Well, well, well. How are you on this Monday? We are here. Mandy, how are you doing tonight?
I am awesome. Thank you.
We are
Happy to be here. Yes.
we're surfing, we're navigating through this technology tonight, but we're here live
Somehow.
with you. And this weekly update has become really a highlight. So, although we're going to be laying out some announcements, there's going to be a lot of inspiration here. And I have a special surprise as we get to the end of this, something that happened last week that is going to inspire you. It is going to warm your heart. So let us know if you are with us. Say hello where you are. Hello, Mama Mo. Welcome.
Mama Mo.
So glad you're here.
I can't see the comments. I'm in her position.
I will call them out, Mandy, so you can see them and
Okay.
we can move through this. But we are working passionately on many exciting projects that can help you move forward as you prepare to close out the fourth quarter of 2021 and move into 2022. We're riding the wave. We're going to take advantage of lots of opportunities, but we're going to offer opportunities for you tonight. So, Mandy, I just want to check in with you and see how you're doing. You're working on your book right now.
Yes, I am. Yes, all the poems are already put together. They're all in order. The table of contents is done. I've picked out all the photographs. We've just got to somehow get them to connect to each of the poems that I've put in there. Somebody on here is supposed to be doing the foreword, but I don't know if he's had time yet.
Very humbled. Yes. Well, it's exciting. And
it is.
So let me just give people a quick snapshot. If you clicked on this, this is our weekly update call. What we do here is we lay out all the opportunities that you can take advantage of. And Mandy is our spokesperson for Flashpoint. You're going to hear from her here, and she's going to tell you all of the great things that we have coming up that you can take advantage of. And a lot of these are complementary. So you can take advantage of these in your growth journey. I believe we're creating something unique. The space that we're creating is something that has been transformative for people. And that's what we want to get into tonight. But before we move on, Mandy, I'm excited about your book.
Thank you.
It's called Catalyst, correct?
Catalyst, yes, yes. I just had an email from one of the local councillors. I don't know how he got wind of it, but he did, and he wants to do an interview. And I think Let's Talk Books is going to do something around the book launch, which we're planning for December the 1st. So I'm really excited because it's my first book of poetry being published.
I'm excited to write the foreword, and we have someone else on here you might know that may be helping out.
Oh, Daphne! Hey, girlfriend! Now you know where I am.
How about this? Oh, wait. I think the comments are coming in so fast. I can't even. Okay, here we go. So Ivy's on here.
Ivy, namaste, sister. Oh, this is awesome. Awesome.
So
how exciting. What a great community. I tell you, what a great community.
Yes. And I want to share. I got a special surprise. Wait, where am I at here? Right there. Got a special surprise at the end of this. There's an incredible story behind this painting here. And that's why it's kind of next to my head here. I'm going to share with you a great story about this. It is going to inspire you and warm your heart. So stay with us. Okay, Mandy, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to zip it and get into our announcements of how everyone can take advantage. And we might share some screens. We're going to let you know how you can take advantage of all the things that we're doing. If you like our tribe, be a part of our squad. There's complimentary opportunities right now. So
it's very exciting. There's a lot of things coming down the pipeline, and some of them we've repeated, but once you hear them a few times, you can't help but address them, right, and take advantage of them. But lots of exciting things. As Austin says, we're all working passionately to get everything off the ground and running smoothly to bring lots of opportunities and options to everybody here on the platform. So welcome to everybody that's joining us here tonight. Hope everyone's had a good day and they're doing nice. Now they can settle in and we can go and fill you in on everything that we're doing. So I'm going to start with the Daily Gratitude Manifesto. Some of the guests on here that you've just shown me have already contributed to that manifesto, which is beautiful. This is at 8 o'clock every morning, Eastern Standard Time. And Austin has a special guest come on every day, and the theme is around gratitude. What are we grateful for? How can we express gratitude? He gives us a definition, and it's about returning to kindness right at the beginning. And then usually there's a quote involved as well. Then he brings on the guests, and we're all happy and clapping and just, I don't know, I get the same excitement every person that comes on. I'm just so grateful to see every person that shows up at 8 o'clock every morning with you for this gratitude manifesto for
Mandy,
the whole month of November.
And I want to jump in. I want to ask you, what's your favorite quote so far? Because I'll share with everyone maybe an example of one of the quotes. Do you have a quote that you kind of stuck out for you?
Do you know, I had a feeling you were going to ask me that, and I couldn't bring them up, so I don't have one handy. In all honesty, every quote that has been positioned so far, as you know me well enough, has a huge impact on me. And what I found, if I could just bring this little nugget out, what I found is that I don't know how you do it, but the quote not only supplements the definition, but it spills over into the guest that you bring on, as if it was directly for that person. It blows me away every day. How do you do that?
I would love to. You know what? It's a secret. It's a secret.
Yeah, right.
You know what I want to do though? I'm going to share today's quote because
yes, go for it.
This day, so you're not only going, you're going to get on this day in history. You're going to get our quote. So we're going to share with you a little bit what happened this morning. So let me put that up right now. That was our quote from this morning.
Yes, it was absolutely perfect. Yeah. Right. Let's just say there are many things going on in the world that we could be down about. And if we focused on them, we would never see the multitude, mountainous blessings that surpass every single one of those challenges. And that's what Charles Dickens was trying to get to there. Yeah, that's a beautiful quote.
And today, if you don't know, today in history, Charles Dickens finished his incredible work.
Tale of Two Cities.
Cities was done today in history. And that's why I said we need to use this. Plus the holidays are coming up with A Christmas Story. It was just appropriate. And I love what Mandy just said. So that's every morning. And John was our guest this morning on the show.
And he's here now. Hi, John.
And he's here now. He's back for more. So, you know.
Glutton for good punishment.
Yeah, and it is a great way to start your day. So that's the Gratitude Manifesto. You can join us tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Absolutely.
We are working out the guest right now. It might be somebody who's listening right now. I'm just saying it might be. Hint, hint.
Hint,
wink.
hint. Wink, wink. Nod, nod. Oh, isn't this fun? Okay, so then I'm going to talk about the Flashpoint Your Health Turnaround Story.
Yes.
Austin is still looking for, I think you said 5 more co-authors in that book.
Yes.
And so anybody that has a huge health turnaround, I mean life-altering as far as whatever treatment you've used, whether it's natural medicine, whatever it is, if you've turned your health around completely and somehow you're using that to turn it into a business, to inspire and help other people, we want your story in this health turnaround book. So please reach out to Austin. 5 more people to get this book completed and on the roll. Okay, so that's the health turnaround story. And whilst we're on books, I may as well just bring it out because I thought this was absolutely awesome. Austin is also going to be releasing his complete Flashpoint book.
Yes.
Very soon. How soon? He is going to release it at the retreat in February 2022. That's only a few months away.
Yes.
On his birthday, the 20th of February. And I am so excited that he's going to be doing that. It's huge, huge, huge. I know some of the parts of the stories that are going in there, but I can't wait to read the whole book. So that's February the 20th, 2022, Austin's full book at the retreat. So if you want to get a copy, a signed copy, if you want to hear him read from it at that time on his birthday, what a way to celebrate his birthday. Come and join us in Florida and celebrate with him.
Yes.
And by the way, it's only 4 days before my birthday.
That's right. Your birthday is very, yes.
So we can have a double celebration, but there you go. I'm really looking forward to that book. I can't recommend it enough, seriously. Okay, so that's the gratitude, the turnaround, your book. Okay, so let's get into some complementary things, because I think this is a vital artery of what we're doing here to encourage people to take advantage of all these options that we're creating. First of all, Austin has a private group called Journey to Freedom.
Yes.
Journey to Freedom. And in that group, if you go into that group, you'll come across a link it's a PDF link for 9 questions. And those 9 questions are based on not just identifying limiting beliefs up here, but actually removing them completely. And those 9 questions on that PDF are complementary. They are such a jewel to go in and write down, have a journal, write down answers. Nobody's going to mark you on them, but it's for your own benefit to bring out what's in there that needs to come out, that you can say, gosh, wow, yeah, I can see that's what was holding me back. And now I can get rid of it because I can replace it with something that's going to serve me, right? Yes. So that's complementary, guys. Complementary. It doesn't get any better than this. So that's the 9 questions. And again, that's in the Journey to Freedom group, Austin's private group. Now, we are also just keeping the heads up, shall we say, on these weekly update calls. As with anything,
and Mandy, I want to jump in. I want to jump in because I want to honor you for a moment, because you are consistently sharing gold in our private group. Oh. You share so many great things in there. And your daughter, Sabrina, everybody, it's the shares that happen in the private group. They're, of course, there's information is everywhere, but I'll tell you, there's some things in there that you'll read and it's just right at the right time. And then the people share and reflect. And it's a little more intimate than being out just in the public space on, Facebook, because it's a private group, right? And it's everyone there has been selected to be in there.
Which is nice, but they're also like-minded and like-spirited people, just like us. Yes. So anything that we contribute to that group, everybody gets it. We all benefit from it. We all can reflect on it, and we all can bring our own gold nuggets to the same situation, right?
And I want to do one other thing before you move on. I'm just going to show everyone what the page looks like. Most of you are in there. If you're not in the private group, you can share this with somebody. Here's what it looks like. Ready? Bear with us. We're playing with technology. Here we go.
We are playing. Definitely.
So there we go. That's what that looks like. And you can pretty much remove limiting beliefs and build your confidence and clarity now. It's just a clean page. You put your name and email in here. Start my turnaround. You will get an email. You'll get an email. Here it is here. There we go. Everybody should see that, right? You'll get an email that will invite you into the private group. And then we also have a video course. You'll see this page here. I think everyone can see it. Can they see it? Let's see. No. Okay, I'll get to that page in a moment, but you fill this out, you put your name and email in there, and from there, you'll get another page. Oh, what happened to Mandy? There she is. Okay, we're just going to move around.
It's musical chairs behind the scenes.
So much fun. I want to share one other thing here. They will also get, let's see.
Were you able to show that other page?
I think so. Here we go.
Okay, I didn't see it. That's okay.
There we go. See
There
that?
it is. Yep, there it is.
All right. And we should be able to see that. Yeah. So here's the other page that you would see. And there's a
Yep.
video in here that you can watch of the whole course that was created when I traveled across the US. And I just want to, if you haven't done that, I want to encourage you to do it. It's simple to fill out. You get in there and gosh, it's just so moving. And I just want you to take advantage of it, but at least get the 9 questions for now and be in the private community. And I know you're going to get a lot out of it. I really do. Mandy, back to you.
Okay. I don't know if you can see me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see you. And
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. So
Welcome, everyone. We're glad you're here.
absolutely. Welcome to everyone. So just to follow up on that, because that was going to be my next thing. But anyway, that's okay. So I just wanted to also bring out that video series, not only was it your sojourn trip across the USA where you found inspirational places to create those 9 questions and form this video series, you had a little program going at that time called Meet Me in the Morning.
Yes.
So we were all, anybody could join you in those inspirational places at the
Oh, so Mandy will join us here in a moment. And what additional to that course, the course that we created, there was also a inspirational places, faces, and traces during the course of that trip. And I'm going to bring Mandy back on. Here we go. You're back with us, Mandy.
Okay, so I can't see anybody but myself now. This is so much fun. Anyway, that's okay. So yeah, so those places were just so inspiring and all based in nature, canyons, forests, rivers, beautiful places. And Austin stopped to create these 9 questions, and hearing the wind in the background, or hearing the eagles soaring across the canyon, or the trickle of the river, the water over the rocks as he lay there in the sun. Yeah, I can take you back to any of them. I know them all off by heart. Soaring with the gods over the canyons. Oh my gosh, I've got goosebumps. So if I've had this impact and it stayed with me, and every time I go back there, it impacts me, it impresses upon me the message and the power behind the message of Flashpoint and these questions to help you remove limiting beliefs and move forward. It's colossal. It's off the charts. And if I talk much more on it, I'll be in tears. And he's very good at making me cry with all the beautiful stuff that he does. So let's move on from there. Meet me in the morning.
Yeah, before we do, I just want to hit on the dates for Ivy. So the dates of the retreat, we are in planning phase right now. We are looking for 8 people. We are looking at 2 separate slots. February 15th. February
11 to 15.
To the 15th. That's going to be the Flashpoint retreat.
Yep.
Okay. You have an option to do that. We also have I'm going to be doing another program. It's called The Power of Pure Presence.
16th to the 20th.
And that'll be the 16th to the 20th. Thank you, Mandy. If you want to come and you want to be a part of what we're doing, I'm telling you, there's always a benefit when you are in the ground floor, you are in the beginning of something. Yeah. Now, it's always like you get to learn, you get to see all the mistakes that we make, but you also get the benefit of all the extra things that we're going to pour in so that you can just rocket yourself into 2022 with more passion, purpose, clarity.
And power,
just being in an incredible place. And back to you, Mandy. I just wanted to hit on that.
Oh, I'm glad you did, because I think we had a conversation about this recently. The inspiration, not just from what you do, and I mean everything you do is amazing and it's beautiful, and you're welcome, because it's true. But it's the adage from the ancient writer that says, when we meet together, we incite each other to love and fine works. So we gain all the benefits from your inspiration and the way you present it to us. We reflect upon it, and then we incite each other to share our own reflections and our own inspiration.
Yeah.
And we all benefit. We all move forward together,
Absolutely.
right? We're
Absolutely.
present, we're moving forward. So on that basis, we're now here on the weekly update call. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to stress that this is a consistent weekly update call. So if you want to keep at the center of the engine turning and keep the cogs moving and rolling with us, we're encouraging you to join us at 5:30 p.m. every Monday evening to see what's coming, what we've gained, what we can share with you, and how we can all help each other to move forward under the power of gratitude, love, and inspiration.
Yeah, listen, if you clicked on this is a weekly update. I want you walking away feeling better. I want you inspired. I want you like, yeah, what's going on here? I don't know, but these people are crazy, but I like it. You know, whatever. Like, I don't care. I want you to feel something, because most people are like, we're cruising. It's like we're cruising through life and it's like humdrum. And then you click on something it's like, let's go. We're moving. It's like, where are these people going? What are they doing? What are these people drinking? What are these people drinking? It's water.
Believe me, it's water.
I got it on my nose now and my face. We got a special surprise for you by the end, by the way, too.
Gosh, can I continue after that? But it's true, right? This is where the excitement, the passion, the revving it up, the taking it to the next level and going to the stratosphere, as Austin often likes to say, it's here with us in Flashpoint. You have to get on board and stay on board and come in, find out, benefit, because like he just said, even one of these calls, whatever you hear tonight and take away with you, will leave you pumped and ready for more. So you've got it right there. On that note, on Friday, Austin has a new time for his show. It's every Friday at noon. We used to have it at 1 o'clock for 30 minutes. We now have it at noon for 1 whole hour. This is the E360 TV show put on by StreamYard, I think, if I remember correctly. And Austin is just going into the sequencing of the co-authorship for the health turnaround story. So bit by bit, one by one, you'll be introducing and helping us to get to know each individual author. So not sure who it is this week, but we'll keep that as a surprise.
Well, here's what we can do, Mandy. We can talk about who was just on, because the story that was just on, I'm going to hit on that real quick. How about this? How about if we told you the story of a boy 12 years old, passed out in a field due to a drug stupor. 12 years old. And then from that point, wakes up, doesn't die by the grace of God, and goes on to become the personal trainer for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's Joe T-Well. We just had him on the show. I'm telling you that story. I got chills thinking about this story and what he shared on that show. He's one of the co-authors in our book. That's what we're bringing to you. We're bringing you stories of people that care, people that want to make a difference, people that want to pour into your life. And we're doing it collectively. It's not just me. It's what we're creating with these amazing people like Mandy and you.
Yes, you, all of you. You're all amazing. You're all unique. You're all special.
Yes.
You're all the Flashpoint family. And I love you. And Austin loves you. And we're so happy you're all here. But that story of Joe's, I've still got goosebumps. I was reading it back just yesterday and thinking to myself,
what amazing. Can
you even imagine 12 years old thinking you were going to die in a field in a drug stupor?
I just think of like that moment, and there's so many variables about the way this story could have ended up.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, what if he made a different decision? I would never have met him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He would never be on the show. He would never be in the book as one decision. And that's why what we do is we're passionate about it, because it could reach one person. It changes their decision. And
yes, it does.
It could save their life, a positive message at the right time.
Yeah. It's, I could say the same for you, right? If you hadn't have been in the Grand Canyon that day, I would never have met you. So.
Yeah. If I
And
didn't
look,
quit my
look
job,
how
but yeah.
look how Flashpoint has turned my life around in leaps and bounds. It's phenomenal. Joe's story, and I mean each story that is brought to these co-authorships, even the one that I was in the first one.
Yes.
You know, I can still
That was
read those
essential.
stories and cry. I can still
Yeah.
cry
They're
because
moving.
they're very moving. They're very empowering in that they inspire on a whole other level. And this health turnaround story, I mean, you and Joe were crying just hearing me
Yeah.
reading it back. And that was making me find it hard not to cry because
Yes.
that's how moving it is. That's the power of the truth and transparency of a human being's real, raw, tattered story. And you know what hit me with him? He didn't even believe in God. He didn't follow a religion or anything. He had a rough upbringing, even up to the age of 12.
Yeah.
But in that one moment, as a last ditch effort, he reached out for hope and he turned to God and he called on God and said, you help me today and I will do so much better. And he did. And he found a mentor that coached him and he became a runner and a health turnaround. And I have to say this, Austin, because it was just so beautiful. He had one client who walked into his gym, as it were,
Yes.
and she was close to 300 pounds in weight, if you can imagine this.
Yes.
And he saw her as perhaps the meal ticket, the money side that her turnaround, reducing all the weight, could bring to his gym.
Yes.
Now, she wasn't abiding by what he was saying, teaching her, because he wasn't seeing results, and he was at the point where he was going to ditch her.
Yes.
And in that moment, she said, so you're just like the rest of them. You're going to ditch me as well. And he said, well, I don't see anything different. And she pulled out this journal, and it was a flow chart. It was a flow chart of all the times that she had been physically and sexually abused.
Yeah.
And that's where she was coming from. And this is where Joe turned it around, because instead of asking people, you know, well, if you do this, if you exercise and eat that, you know, you're going to lose 50 pounds here, 10 there. He turned it back inwards and he said, I have to know what's eating you in here before I can help you out here. That's just it in a nutshell. It's priceless, and it will help so many people, as will each of these stories. I kid you not. I still have people, and it's not about me. I'm just a conduit like the rest of us to get the story out to help other people. But even today, I still have people connecting with me saying how moved they were and how inspired they were by my own personal journey.
Yeah.
And I'm just one. So yeah, we could talk all night, but we're running out of time. We've got to carry on.
So what I want to share is I am going to share the link for
Yes.
that YouTube. It's in YouTube. You can watch that story on Joe, and I just ask you to subscribe to my channel because I just don't like being controlled only by Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you, that interview will move you. All the interviews are in there. There is hundreds of videos in there, hundreds that will inspire you. And there are all kinds of different videos. And that's one of them. So you can go and subscribe there to that video. And we got a special surprise, Mandy. I think I'm going to do that now.
Okay, sure.
So I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to interrupt this broadcast for a special thing that just happened to me that involves this painting right here, which is Night Cafe by Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah, beautiful.
So you want to hear the story? I'm going to share that video with you right now.
Play it.
Turn up your volume. This will move you and inspire you at a deep level, I promise you. So turn your volume up, and I want you to listen to this.
I want to present to you today. This all started back, it must have been 3 years ago. I got this jigsaw puzzle, Van Gogh's Night Cafe. And I love the picture so much, I made a copy of it and I started painting it. I'm taking art lessons, I'm learning to paint, so I made a painting. And here later, through Laurie, we met you, and for a different reason there, because you're looking at the advantage of physical education, physical activity in every lifestyle. So, thinking of this picture, I thought, well, it is turning out pretty well. What will I do with that picture? I think, well, there's also, that's the he should have it. And in his old age, why he can sit back in his rocking chair and exercise and enjoy it, hopefully. Okay, so, Austin?
John, I'm humbled by, it's hard for me to even take this gift, but I'm going to receive it because I believe it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's a blessing for us.
Well, it's a blessing for me too that you accepted it.
Yes. Oh gosh, yes. And I mean, it's such a beautiful rendition. So I just want to thank you for this. Thank you.
Okay.
So I want to be able to pick this up.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's just been in the last
few
years.
The stand comes off, right?
Yeah, it comes off.
Okay, well,
but you can have the stand if you want it. But you'll probably hang it on the wall, I would think.
Yeah, I'm going to hang it on the wall.
Yeah. Okay, this is just an easel here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
If you want this, you can have it, but I don't know if you need it.
And the frame is beautiful too.
Yeah, I have to give Jim Repenning credit for that.
Who?
Jim Repenning. He does framing, and he gives art instructions too. I take art and instructions with him. He's a great artist, and he's really great at framing. He helped me pick that out.
That's beautiful. You know, and I'll tell you, if you hung this on the wall, I mean, to an untrained person, they wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true, yeah.
Yes, because I mean, if you look at it, it's such a famous, and what it's called, what's the name of it? So people,
Night Cafe?
Night Cafe,
yes,
by Vincent Van Gogh.
Right.
Van Gogh, or Van Gogh.
Okay.
Thank you so much, John.
Oh, you're welcome.
I am
I'm
just
completely
completely
in
shocked.
your hands because I know it'll be in a good place.
It's going to be in a good place.
Right.
I'm going to hang this. I know where I can hang this. I can hang it right in the backdrop of the show. I'm going to see how that works.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That would be great.
Yes. They'll think you have that $8 million painting.
Thank you so much. What an inspiration John is. And I was so moved. I was shocked. That's why I was like, gosh, how can I take this? Because it takes hours to paint that. And when he gave it to me, I thought, there's where it's going to go right there. So now it's a part of the backdrop here. I will keep that for the rest of my life as a keepsake and a memory. And it's amazing. And by the way, Mandy, we have a show and a podcast all about Vincent Van Gogh. And for those of you that don't know, I've connected with the Vincent Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. And I just heard back from them recently. I'm going to be interviewing a man who spent 25 years of his life researching Van Gogh. He wrote a book on him, and he's got a second book coming out on Van Gogh's sister-in-law that was just converted into English, and they're going to be releasing it here in the States. And we're going to be interviewing him in the upcoming months to be determined. So how exciting is this? You know, oh, you're on mute. Okay. You're on mute. You're on mute, but Mandy, it's okay. Look at the screen, but I'm humbled by this. And I will, believe me, I will let you know when that interview's taking place. And that's going to be a really inspirational story because it's about his sister-in-law. And without Vincent Van Gogh's sister-in-law, you would not know about Vincent Van Gogh. So Mandy.
I'm back.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, that was just so exciting. And I just can't wait for that. I just can't wait. We have to know when that's happening, like
yes.
right now. Yes. But anyway, I just wanted to say that is such a perfect painting in that setting on the back of the wall. It's almost like it was made for that specific setting. So the fact that John look at the colors, the just, you know, from a distance, the mustard shades, and then the dark background of the night sky, I believe. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So what a blessing, and what a precious human being John is. I really hope I get the opportunity. I really do, to meet him.
Well,
that would be such a blessing.
Yes, when you come here, we do an event. I will see if I can get him to show up. That would be amazing.
Oh, hug from him.
Absolutely amazing.
Ah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So we have one more announcement to make, and I don't know, we always seem to save this for the last, but it's very important, right? So going back again to the Journey to Freedom group, from there, once you're a member of that group, our special group, private group, you can then take part, if you'd like to, in the ACT program.
Yes.
So how many of us need accountability? We all have alarms, we all have routines, we go to work, or we have kids to pick up, or whatever it is, and we're held accountable for our actions. But when it comes to what's in here and our self-growth and our turnaround story.
Okay. Thanks for being on, Ivy. I'm going to wait for Mandy to come back on. Yeah, it's such an amazing experience to meet with John, and I'm humbled by it. Let's see here. We'll get Mandy back on here. All right.
I'm determined not to give up on this technology. I will master it if it's the last thing I do.
We got it. Go for it.
Okay. So where was I at? Where was I?
Oh,
the ACT program, right. So accountability. So when it comes to accountability in here and turning our life around and doing things and learning things that spearhead us, we need to be held accountable, right? And this is where we're going to get it, because the ACT program stands for accountability, community, coaching that leads to transformation. So there's an inner circle of approximately 8 people who will be on the ACT program itself. We have Marlon and Carrie right now. We're looking for 6 more people for this first time around. And it's complimentary if you come and join the call, which incidentally is this Thursday, November the 18th at 7 p.m. This is this is one of 4 calls that we've got to the end of the year, December 31st. All of them are complimentary. Come and join the chat. Come and listen. Come and take part. Austin might ask you if you're a guest, if you want to comment, etc. But come and get a taste for what the ACT program is all about and how beneficial it is in not just your personal life, but business. Every aspect of life can benefit from this ACT program. So again, that's this Thursday at 7 p.m. And then we've got December 2nd, 16th and 30th. And that will round out the ACT program for the year. And all four are complimentary. So again, nothing to lose and so much to gain, right?
Yeah, the calls are very unique, and we're going to 4 of them left. They're bi-weekly. The program is much deeper than that, but we also have a membership we're going to be launching where you are going to be able to participate and hear these inner circle calls with conversations that are going to be there. What's beautiful is accountability is the thread. So you're going to be hearing from, somebody who's a millionaire. You're going to be hearing from somebody who's a physical trainer, somebody who may be going through a relationship thing. The accountability is the main theme of this. And that's what we're creating, an environment of authenticity and accountability. And we want you to be a part of it. So we're opening it up for there are 4 left. November 18th is the next one. That's this Thursday. Yep.
November 18th, then December 2nd, December 16, and December 30. And I just want to add to that, if that's okay. I'm
going to get the link for that. So go ahead.
Okay, you get the link. So these ACT calls as well, they're not just inspiring, they're heart-centered. The transparency is there. Everyone speaks from their heart, but it connects with you on a whole other level, and it's organic. So sometimes Austin doesn't know which way it's going to go or who's going to
Isn't
say
that the
what.
truth?
Isn't it, right?
That's the truth. Yeah.
Sometimes we can all be sitting there crying. Sometimes we're all laughing. Other times we're celebrating.
Yes.
Because we're celebrating and crying and laughing with each other, because this is such a powerful course and program to come into. And
Yep.
if it's complimentary for the last 4 sessions, what have you got to lose? Why not just step forward, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone?
You know,
step in.
And there's a lot of people that we just don't have the reach yet. I just don't have the reach, but I know there's people, and I've heard, and I do a lot of research online, where people are looking for the right people to be in the right tribe, the right squad, whatever you want to call it. And we have it here, and we're offering it complimentary. And even if you want to, like, of course it's a business, so we're going to turn it to a pricing model, but I'll give you an idea. The monthly membership is going to be $57 a month. That's it. Like, so if you don't have a lot to invest, because some of these, I've done the research. Some of these masterminds are 60,000. Ivy, I'm so glad you were here. I will touch base with you. I'm so glad you invested your time with us tonight.
Love you, Ivy.
And we'll catch up with you soon. But I know some of these high-end masterminds, they're $30,000, $60,000.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have equally as much value, if not more, but I just don't have the reach or the name recognition yet.
But it's coming.
But it's coming.
And it is building momentum.
But more importantly, you can take advantage of that and add that value to your life
right now.
Right now. And I say, enjoy the holidays.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Carve out intention about what you want to have happen for 2022.
Amen.
And you know what? You may know it up here, because I know I have goals up here, but it's not till I integrate them where change happens. And that's what the key is to integrate. And accountability helps integrate that. So,
as Einstein says, nothing changes unless something first moves. You have to take that step to make the change. And we're here for you. Every one of us in this community.
Thank you so much, Mandy. We are about 42 minutes in. We're going to wrap this up tonight. We're so glad you were here. I would just say this, take a step for you. If you don't do anything that we offered here tonight, which I would be surprised if something didn't inspire you. But my message would be to take action for you. Do something today, right? It's Monday. I can feel the Monday vibe. I know it's here. I'm not blind to that. And I don't care who you are. You know it's Monday. But why can't we just change that narrative? Do something tonight that's going to inspire you, excite you. Maybe you need some stillness. Maybe you need a little spicy pepper. You need to get fired up. Maybe whatever you need, seek that. And just know we're here for you. We have plenty of opportunities for you to take advantage of. So thank you so much. We'll be here 1 week from today and going through lots of the same things, maybe some new stuff. That video of John is in our private community. So if you want to see that video, I posted it in our private community. You can watch it there. So if you want to get into the private community, click on the questions, the 9Q, 9 questions to identify our movement beliefs. You'll get an email, and make sure you check your junk, clutter, spam, all the folders. And in there's a link that says join the private community, and we will let you in. I promise. So have a great night, everyone. Mandy, any final words?
Thanks for being here, everyone. Just jump in. It's mostly complimentary. Take advantage and come and find out what we're all about. Love and hugs to everyone. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure and an honor as always. Have a great evening.
Have a great
night. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.